belong.
Yeah. Those are concerns for every other Kenyan in terms of misuse of security apparatus, insecurity in the country, goonism that we see being experienced. But whilst that is a concern, one asks the question just how exactly is then DCP, even as we see the movement of individuals from different parties coming to DCP, how is it going to address it? Because it is easy to throw shade at the other party because now it is the ruling party. But Kenyans as well are asking for proper plan, proper strategy on how that would be done. Because so far what many are hearing is just another talk in town.
Let me tell you, there are things that I cannot say here because our opponents are listening. But I can tell you, we have a plan. And our party leader has shown by example of what we did in Olkalau, that people were allowed to elect people of their choice without interference. In fact, he ordered one of the seniors in the party not to be near Olkalau because he thought he was interfering with the by-election. That is to say, people will be allowed to elect people who can do exactly what I've said here. People will not be. Our people will not elect people who are tainted, because those people who have maybe they will come with money, big money, and bribe voters. Now, for us to be able to do that, we have to create a conducive environment. First of all, from nominations of a party, so that we be able to produce people who can deliver.
Because many are asking then, if you talk about individuals who are tainted, does then your party leader come in as a tainted individual? Why do I say that? Because if you look at the formation of 2022 government, the Kenya Kwanza government through UDA, he was number 2. And immediately after that, during the Sufuria revolution, we saw what happened. He told Kenyans, I will wake up 5 in the morning, I'll wait for these people to come and demonstrate. And during that time, we saw journalists being beaten up, political opponents being beaten up. And that is credited to him. So when you talk about taint, does it come with that taint and the baggage that the UDA government, Kenya Kwanza government carries? Does it take the baggage as well?
Let me first start with what you've said about Unga movement. By then I was treasurer in Azimio, Jubilee Party. And I know what you are saying is very true. But how can you here do what your boss has not allowed you to do? So what Gachagua did that time is what he was deputizing a person. That person, every other time when we had demonstrations, he was outside, so that in absence of the president, the deputy takes over.
So the deputy takes responsibility is what you're saying?
That is it, because he deputizes the president.
So he's tainted, that's what you're saying?
No, he's not tainted. It's like you now here. If your boss advises you or orders you to do this and this and that, you will do that. And don't forget that they were very new in office, both of them, and they had promised us so many things, and they wanted us to be seen as failures because they had there before defeated us. Now, the boss instructed his deputy to do what he wanted to do.
So the deputy participated in what one would call an injustice and illegality against the law. So that means if we talk about extrajudicial killings and misuse of police as we speak today, at the time when the deputy was taking orders from the boss, he equally takes responsibility of an illegality that was given by the boss, is what you're saying.
But no, when he realized that he was being used, you saw what he did during Gen Z's. The president called a press conference, and let me say, he called Gen Z's Mikora. But his deputy called his own press conference thereafter, something that has never happened, and said that they are our daughters and sons. And he said that we cannot be in this government that is killing its own children.
That is 2024. But
Yeah,
I'm talking about responsibility of what he did in 2022 is my question.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about what when he realized that he was being used. There are things you do because you have been ordered to do. But it comes to a time when you say, no, this is not going to happen. And that is what my party leader did.